Hi, today I want to add, let's see, the thing I want to add is that normally in the game you will go from level to level in the normal way using the corridors like this, and you will solve a new level. Some solutions are a bit slow. And you will access the new levels via the corridors like this. And you will be able to use the map to fast travel to already solved levels like this. But currently I'm not enforcing that to be able to debug the game. I can use the map in an unrestricted way like this. So I wanted to add that limitation. So let's see. In the world script, we have a function which is a switch map mode, which takes the current level position and sets the position of the camera map node, which is an auxiliary node I use. Let me see. Yeah, this node is invisible, but I use it so the target of the camera is that node, and I prepare the game to accept only the map mode input, which is, let me see, map input is this function, which moves the camera according to the zoom, and player input is a function which is in the player script, which moves the player, and the map input is that function we were seeing here, which take into account the zoom input and the arrow keys. Let's see, here we clamp the position of the camera to the variables, which are updated, let me see, by this function. This function uses, let's see, where is it called? Yeah, it's called when we make all the levels and when we make the house. But this function should only use the levels which are, so to speak, discovered. So instead of using this variable here, we will use this should work like before. Let's see, just to be sure. Yeah, this clamps here the camera, and here and here and here. Okay, but what I want to do is check first the amount of fog the level has. So in this case we will have to call this function not only when we construct the levels. Yeah, in the iterative load we will have into account in the future. When we make the level, we will load the state of the save game from the player and know if we have to make the fog or not according to that. So if we only call it here, this is, no, yeah, we need the, yeah, because this function uses, we will need to calculate it first like this, but later, no, this is not a problem because this is initialized each time. Okay, nice. So in this way, we will have the necessary bounds for the construction of the paths, and then we will have to recalculate the bounds. Let me see. When we make the house, we remove the fog. No, this is the inverse. Yeah, if the fog is not unveiled, we need to not have into account that level. Okay, now what happens? You know what? Yeah, this is an infinite loop because the first time we calculate this bound is for construction purposes. So we will have to add here check for, and when we use it in the construction we post false, and then in the future when we each time we enter let's see, like this. Yeah, in this point, when we remove the fog, we recalculate the map bounds using the check fog variable. Okay, now the problem here will be that at first we are unrestricted, but when we open the first level, we will be restricted to here. Perfect. Although the margins are a bit too much, perhaps. And I need to restrict the cursor also to the newly discovered levels. So let's see. We have to call this function bounce. Yeah, we need to call it like this. So at first we are bounded. Okay, perfect. And the function which switch map, no, here in map input we find the nearest level. We also need to bail if the level is not revealed. So in this case, let's see if this works. Okay, perfect. The map moves, shows a bit of the world, but doesn't let us access new levels. Let's see if this reveals this. This should allow me to go here or here. Perfect. And not to the new levels. Let's check again, just to be sure. Now we can access any of the revealed levels, etc. Perfect. Okay, it's a nice progress. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have questions or suggestions. Please like and subscribe and share the channel with people that could enjoy it. And please consider supporting my work using some of the links below. Thanks.